All the engines on Sodor are very happy to work on the railways on the island. James is a mixed traffic engine. He can pull passengers. Just as well as trucks. One day, James arrived at Knapford Harbor. He had to collect some trucks full of steel pipes. Thomas and Gordon were there as well. Thomas was excited. A new crane had just arrived on the island. He looked so strong. I bet he could lift you up, Gordon. Gordon snorted. With that, Thomas puffed away. Leaving the two tender engines to examine the crane. He may look big and strong, but he has no engine. He can't move unless another engine pulls him. But Judy and Jerome can't move by themselves as well. Well, yes, but Judy and Jerome have proved themselves. Plus, do we really need another crane? We already have Judy, Jerome, and Harvey. James looked at the crane. Gordon was right. He could not move on his own. I have to agree with you, Gordon. Given what you said, I don't see how he can be really useful. Quite right, James. He will only get in the way. Just then, Percy arrived to drop off some trucks. He soon noticed the new crane. So, this must be the new crane driver told me about. Yes, but we have determined that he's not very useful. He will only get in the way. Indeed, newfangled nonsense. With that, Gordon puffed away. But Percy was puzzled. What's a newfangled nuisance? Newfangled nonsense. It's something that is new and not very useful. With that, James puffed away, leaving a very surprised and puzzled Percy. James buffered up to his trucks, which are parked right next to the new crane. Hello, I'm Rocky. I'm James. Can I come with you? I want to learn my way around in case of emergency, and those pipes look very heavy. No, newfangled nonsense. With that, the guard blew his whistle, and James puffed away. Leaving a very hurt Rocky. As James puffed down the line, he could not stop thinking about Rocky. Just then, the signal changed red. James's driver shut off steam and applied the brakes, but it was too late. The old truck biffed into the back of James and came apart. Oh no! I'll telephone someone to get Rocky. But James interjected. No, we need Harvey. He's not too far down the line. So his driver telephoned for Harvey. Newfangled nonsense. Harvey huffed and puffed to the rescue. Soon, Harvey had arrived, but he could only lift so much.
This is gonna take me a very long time.
Before James could say anything else, Thomas and Emily pulled up. We need to get through. Well, you will have to be patient. I don't like being patient. Then there was trouble. Gordon was racing down the line with a fast goods train. He was cross.
A goods train, a goods train, a goods.
Gordon, stop! But it was too late. Gordon hit the pipes and came off the rails. It was a terrible mess. Harvey gasped.
I can't lift Gordon. He's too heavy.
James felt terrible, but worse was to come. Sir Topham had arrived.
James, what is going on here?
James looked at the mess. Then Thomas spoke up. James, why don't you go and collect Rocky?
Newfangled nonsense, right,
James looked at the mess. I'm so sorry, sir, and to all of you too. Thomas, you're right. We do need Rocky. With that, he puffed away. James raced back to the harbor as fast as he could. Rocky, we need you. It's an emergency.
Well, I'm ready to roll, James. Just couple me up.
So James quickly buffed up to Rocky. He was soon coupled up and set off to the rescue. James raced down the line as fast as the wheels and his driver would let him. Trackside workmen and passengers waved as James puffed down the line with the newest arrival to the NWR. James soon returned to the crash site.
I can fix this.
In no time, the strong crane had lifted Gordon back onto the rails and had moved the heavy pipes out of the way. Everyone was impressed, including Gordon. I was silly to say that you're a newfangled nonsense.
Indeed. Sorry, Rocky.
No worries. Welcome to the Northwestern Railway, said all the engines together.